Hi guys, it's Crystal City Girl Homestead. Time for supper. Another 5-ingredient or less dinner. And actually this is a special request, and I don't remember who requested it, but I'm doing it. They said, how about just an old-fashioned pot of chili? And I thought, you know what? I like to do a soup every week. So why not an old-fashioned pot of chili? So I have my pre-cooked hamburger there. And actually, my leftovers, hopefully there is somewhere. I might have to make up a small batch. My leftovers is going to be a meal that Uncle Charlie sent me a recipe for, and I'm just going to ad-lib it a little bit and make it my own, which I'm sure will be more than fine. And I asked him before I wanted to ad-lib, he goes, "You do you, boo." So I'm going to do me, boo. Alright, so for tonight, though, we're going to get that hamburger, and we're going to get it warmed up over there while I'm chopping up some onions. This is going to be a pretty quick video, because, you know, it doesn't take much to throw together a good chili. I love chili, but it doesn't always love me. And it isn't that the chili, it's the tomatoes. They don't always love me. And you know what really sucks is I love tomatoes big time. Always had my whole entire childhood. I'd go out to our big garden on the farm and I'd pick tomatoes and just sit down and eat them. I do that with my grandma's great big garden too. I always loved tomatoes. But since I've gotten older, we thought, well, maybe it's the beans, maybe it's this, you know, because I do have issues with flour and stuff. And we've come to the conclusion it's the tomatoes. Which really sucks, because I love tomatoes. Alright, so now to that, I'm going to use a little bit of chili powder. I gotta fill that bad boy up. And I'm going to use a little bit of garlic powder. And not a whole lot, and then I'll test it again, because, you know, test your food before it's done. Make sure it's everything that you want it to be. And I'm going to use, not a whole lot, but some red chili peppers. Now, any of your spices does not count as part of one of the 5 items. So just getting that out of the way. You can use as many spices as you want, but the rest is 5 items. And actually this one is exactly 5 items. Now I'm going to get, because there isn't any fat in this, let me grab a little bit of water. That's the one thing when you fry up hamburger, it gets all that grease out of there, but then it doesn't leave any to kind of get your, you know, spices mixed in with it. So I'd rather add a little bit of water than have to cook my own hamburger every time I cook something. Alright, so now we're going to bring over my pan while that's getting warmed up. I'm telling you, this is going to be a really short video. Alright, I've got a can of my own diced tomatoes. Well, let's put you over here. You don't need to see my mug. Look at the right way, Chris, and you might be able to use it. I'm going to use a quart of my own home canned diced tomatoes. Look at that jar. Isn't it cool? It's square. I love, love, love the square jars. I don't know. That one's made by Atlas, but I just truly love them. I think they're so cool. And then that is my homemade tomato sauce. Yummy. And then I have my own home canned chili beans. You hear that pop? And yes, it's my 4-jar lids. Alright, so let's get those beans out of there too. This is my last quart of beans. My last quart of my chili beans. And I will tell you, I absolutely love my chili beans. So I was told by Renee, not Renee from Little Village Homestead, a different one, that there is a collab right now for canning, and it doesn't matter if you're a Rebler. So I'm not being left out. So I'm actually going to make some more chili beans this weekend, so you guys will see how they're made. And we'll make up some chili beans for the collab. And then I can stock back up on my chili beans. I don't even know if I have a pint of them downstairs left. Hopefully, because it don't look like there'll be much in leftovers the way Tom eats his chili. Tom is a chili freak. He loves chili. So I'm going to let that hamburger fry for just a few more minutes so that those onions can get a little caramelized, and then we'll be back. Alright, so it looks fuller because I decided to add another can of tomato sauce and another can of tomatoes. So now hopefully there's room for the hamburger to go in there. There should be. Whoops. I just spilt hamburger on me. Alright. Let's put that in water. Let's grab up this that we already did. And let's get this mixed together. Yeah, I figured there'd be enough hamburger, because that was a little bit over a pound that I had fried up there. Look at that. Now there'll be enough left over for tomorrow. Alright, so I got a couple spoons here, so let's taste first. Of course, it always tastes better hot. Okay. We want pepper in it. And we want some salt in it. I do not can my tomatoes with salt. I don't put salt in my beans. So to add a little bit of salt is not going to hurt it. I'm going to put a little bit more garlic powder in there. A little bit more. Oh yeah, baby. And just a little bit more of the peppers. A little bit of spice is good, whole lot not. Alright, let's get that stirred in there. And I'll taste again once it gets hot after I taste this. And everything gets married together. See if I need to add anything else. Whoops. It was jumping to get out. Because Tom will take a great big huge bowl of this tomorrow. And he'll have a couple bowls tonight. I just need enough for, I think, an 8x8 pan, I think. Clean spoon. Excellent. So now I'm just going to put it on the stove, because Tom probably won't be here for an hour. So I'll put it on the stove for just on to let it simmer until he gets home in another hour. So then I'll be back and you guys will see what he thinks about my chili. Well, hi, Tom.
Hi.
Heard you had a bad day.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, you're having one of your favorites, chili.
Mm-hmm.
So give her a try.
I didn't get very many chili beans with that one, so I gotta get a second one.
Oh, sure, okay, that's what it is. I doubled the batch and I don't think I needed to do that, but oh well. I guess Jack can have some chili tonight. What do you think?
I think you got a lot of chili to eat.
Well, how is the taste, Tom?
Delicious.
You want to try a piece of that cake? It's inside, outside German chocolate cake.
I can taste the inside now. I taste the outside.
Why did I know you were going to say that? So dinner's good?
No, this is in the middle. I'll have to eat that too.
Dinner good?
Yeah, it's delicious.
All right. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
Do what? Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.